What a thing to be able to do something like this, that you can share, make somebody smile, you know, and teach a little bit, and paint a little bit, and people even buy them once in a while, you know. My name is David Jackson. My medium is oil and bronze. When I was 12 years old, when I was just a young whippersnapper kid I liked to draw pictures, and I had an opportunity to do a little competition thing for a correspondence course, and so I got hooked up in doing that for 2 years when I was 12 and 13, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to be an artist. And then I went into teaching for 27 years, and that's kind of what really got me going, because I loved teaching and it was reinforcing all the things I needed to learn as an artist. Taught art, pottery, jewelry, sculpting, you name it. I did all aspects of art, so it was kind of a well-rounded experience. But painting was my passion, and watercolors for probably 20 years. And then I just graduated from watercolors to oils, and I'm dancing around with a brush now and painting oils. I was always selling my work while I was teaching. I was always a professional artist, and which was kind of cool, because I think the kids I taught respected me more because I was an artist. And I always had art going on for them to see. They could see the bronze sculptures I did for the colleges, for the university and the high schools, the big bronze sculptures, the mascots. And I would do them in the school where kids could see the process. And then paintings. I did big paintings for other high schools. And so it worked out really cool, because I love both. And I've got so many kids that are artists out there now. It's so cool. I'm more excited about seeing kids that I've taught from different years throughout the years that are sculptors and painters and potters and jewelers, and you know, it's like a legacy of my best friends. You know, there's so many aspects of the creative process, and I think as an artist, you know, as your mind develops, you learn to look at things, look at life differently. You look at things kind of through an artist's mind. You're composing, you're looking at things that make you smile, and say, you know, I may look at something and say, wow, that would look good on canvas, you know, and so you just shoot photos and put it on canvas, you know, whatever. Some artists I think get stuck in doing something that they're comfortable with, and they don't go beyond that. And there are some that maybe push themselves to go more and more so to some new things, like switching from watercolors. You know, I was so comfortable with watercolors, and you know, I could, you know, those were nothing. Just paint watercolors and just love it. And then, I wanted the challenge of going bigger, more texture, play with palette knife, and so I switched to oils. And so that was a nice challenge. And then going from being very tight, meticulous, to loosening up and learning to say more with less. So rather than paint every little limb in a tree, or you know, every blade of grass, I come in and a few brush strokes and say a couple of them. You get back and it says what it's supposed to say. And that was kind of a challenge. That, you know, that's not just something that came easy. I had to work at it. I'm still working at it. You know, someday I'll get it. Everybody that comes in here has a smile. Once in a while there's a few grumpy ones, but when they come in and start looking at art, that grump turns into a big smile. And it's because you can't help but enjoy being around all of the art. And then you get to rub shoulders with some of the best artists. And you know, what a joy. Over the years that I've done this, it's you know, it's the sales are good, and the painting's awesome. but the people, the friendships that you make. I mean, you meet some of the coolest people on the earth that come in and they just, go goo-goo crazy over your art, and you said, that's the coolest thing right there, just paying you a compliment, and they'll even pay money to put it on their walls. I think there's a point where you're comfortable with the sales, but you're always enjoying the people, you just do. And I think when you enjoy that part of it, everything else falls into place too. I like that. I like the positivity of the camaraderie of the people, the artists, the celebration, the whole thing. It's just a neat experience for all of us.